Alright, so the one of all praises and glory to Shahaba Basha, Yahusha Basha, Kokodos. To the honor to the apostles, the elders of great Milton, the true rule the world, and peace I taste to the hopeful elect of Israel. This is the brother Bishop Kabal coming here with another camp lesson. Our weekly camp lessons. You know, that we talk about trials and tribulation. Okay? When you come to the truth, you're gonna go through trials and tribulation. Okay? And that's what it is by being a part of the truth. Okay? It's going to go through stuff. Okay? But you got to know the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Okay? That's very important. You know the name of the Lord. Okay? Because being in the truth, you're going to go through stuff. Okay? You're going to go through stuff. It's just the part of being in the ministry. Okay? Knowing how about Shabbat. Okay? So this is supposed to be the Shabbat today. But the God of all grace, who has called us into his eternal glory by Mashiach Yahushua, after that he has suffered a while, make perfect, clever strength, settle you. Okay, so you can get those new bodies that the Lord promised us. Okay, why? Because we have suffered, we ministry, and we are teaching. Okay, teach our people. Okay, knowing the name, having the fear of the Lord in you. Okay? This is James chapter 1-12. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him. I'll read it one more time. This is James chapter 1-12. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him. Okay, your blessed is the man. Okay, you gotta endure the temptation, the drive, everything, so we can get the crown of life. Okay, we can't give up the truth. Whatever happens, you can't give up. You gotta continue to teach. Okay? Teach the word of the gospel. You gotta continue to teach. Okay? You can't give up. Okay? We got to endure to the end. Okay? If we want the crown of life. Okay? If we want the crown of life that the Lord Yahushua has promised, you got to endure. Okay? It's not going to be easy. You can't give up. You got to believe in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Romans chapter 12:12. Rejoicing in hope, patient in tribulation, continuing in instant prayer. I'll read that one more time, but that's very, very, very important. Romans chapter 12:12. Rejoicing in hope, patient in tribulation, continuing instant in prayer. Okay, so tribulation, you gotta pray. Okay, you gotta pray to the Lord. Okay? A quick prayer like this. I pray that you help me endure to the end. I pray that you help me get to the end. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 10:13. There had no temptation taken you, but just as is common through man. But Yahweh is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that he may be able to bear it. One more time. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13. There had no temptation taken you, but just as it's coming to man. But Yahweh is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that he may be able to bear it. The Lord, you gotta overcome it, okay? But you gotta go through things in the truth, because that's how you know the Lord is trying on your faith. Okay? Do this person really believe me? Okay? Do this person go endure to the end if I put him in a situation? Okay? He go to the end. He gonna continue to teach no matter what happens. Okay? Will he continue to teach? Will he go out there and be wicked? Or will he continue to teach the world the truth? Still believe in Yahweh Shah, still knowing the name, still having the faith, and always having that fear of Yahweh Shah. Okay? This is John chapter 16, verse 33. These things I have spoken unto you, that in me he might have peace. In the world he shall have tribulation. But be a good cheer, I have overcome the world. Okay, you gotta overcome it, okay? You could be a good cheer, but you know the Lord, how about Shah, going to deliver you out of your trouble. The Lord will deliver you out of the tribulation, the trials, the tribulation, everything. It's the tactic of your faith. Okay? This is James chapter 1, verse 2. My brethren, count it all joy when ye fall into diverse temptation. Verse 3. Knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. Verse 4. But let patience have her perfect work, that he may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. Verse 5. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of Yahweh, that giveth to all men liberty, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him. Verse 6. But let him ask in faith, nothing wavering, for that he willeth is like a wave of the sea driven with the wind and tossed. Verse 7. For let not that every man think that he shall receive anything of the Lord. Verse 8. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. So the point in that 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to read those one more time. This is James chapter 1, verse 2. My brethren, count it all joy when he fall into diverse temptation. Verse 3. Knowing this is the trying of your faith working patience. Verse 4. But let patience have her perfect work, that he may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. And you count all joy when fall into temptation. Why? Because we know that that's the work of our faith. The Lord is working our faith. You still have faith, still have that fear, still not giving up, and still patient. Okay? That kind of add all joy that the Lord is working with us. We fall into temptation, and we know that the Lord is working with us because He putting us into temptation. So we can believe and have faith in Him. This is John chapter 34, verse 17. The righteous cry, and the Lord hear it, and deliver them out of all their troubles. Verse 18. The Lord is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saveth just as a captive buildeth. This is Psalm chapter 34, verse 17. The righteous cry, and the Lord hear it, and deliver them out of all their trouble. Okay, that's the point. We cry, and the Lord will deliver us from all of our trouble that we're going through. Okay, we go through a lot of stuff. A lot of us got ailments. A lot of us deal with a lot of stuff. But when we cry to the Lord will deliver us. Okay, how about God going to deliver us out of all of our trouble? Just gotta have faith and believe. But most importantly, having that fear of the Lord. Always have that fear of the Lord in you. That's very important. You always have that fear of the Lord to look anything. It's very important to have that fear of the Lord in you. Because you know the Lord can do that. But that's very important. Look at the time, 441. Call it how you know, y'all about Shema. 441, look at the time. It's very important to have that name of the Lord and to have that fear. This is Philippians chapter 4, verse 13. I can do all things through my shot which strengthens me. You can do all things. Okay? You can do all things through my shot. That will strengthen us. That will give us the ability. Give us the faith. There is Psalm chapter 23, verse 4. Actually, the whole prayer is good. Matter of fact, we're going to read it and then we can close it out. This is Psalm chapter 23. I'm starting verse 1. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me lie down in green pasture. He lead me beside the still waters. He restore my soul. He lead me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, do I walk through the valley of shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod, thy staff, that comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemy. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup is running over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of Jehovah forever. Shalom. And make sure do not take the mark of the beast, the MODP. If you take it, the Lord, Yahweh Shema going to jack you up. Do not take it. Shalom. Do not take it.